So let's get to our top story right now. President Biden is warning Vladimir Putin that he will be personally sanctioned if he goes ahead with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Weijia Jiang is at the White House with more on this. Weijia, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Vlad and Anne-Marie, and good morning to everybody. Now, there are growing concerns that Vladimir Putin could cut off shipments of gas and oil that run through Ukraine in the coming weeks. Now, a senior administration official says that the White House is working with suppliers around the world to prevent an energy shortage in Europe. As for that military escalation, U.S. troops here at home remain on standby, ready to go if the crisis worsens. President Biden was blunt about what he called the enormous consequences of a Russian invasion of Ukraine.
If he were to move in with all those forces, it would be the largest invasion since World War II. It would change the world.
On an impromptu shopping trip Tuesday, the president said he may soon be deploying the 8,500 U.S. forces currently on alert because it takes time to get them into position. For its part, Russia has so far shown no sign it will draw back its roughly 100,000 troops stationed at the Ukrainian border. Mr. Biden said U.S. boots would not go beyond NATO's eastern flank.
We have no intention of putting American forces or NATO forces in Ukraine. But as I said, there are going to be serious economic consequences if he moves,
including sanctions on Vladimir Putin himself. The Senate Minority Leader offered rare praise of the president's strategy.
But it appears to me the administration is moving in the right direction.
While Republican Senator Lindsey Graham urged the administration not to waste any time sanctioning Putin and other Russian officials.
Don't wait for the invasion. They're destroying the Ukrainian economy. They're throwing Europe into chaos. Sanction him now for the provocation.
In a new controversy, Russia has added imprisoned opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who is one of Putin's fiercest critics and his top allies, to a registry of extremists and terrorists, which means that their bank accounts will be frozen per Russian law. The State Department this morning is calling that designation a new low. Vlad and Anne-Marie.
So, Weijia, we know that there are 8,500 American troops on standby. Do we have any more clarity as to when that standby will move into actual action?
President Biden says it all depends on what Vladimir Putin does in his next moves. And if there is an escalation, then the president has made clear that the U.S. is going to keep its commitments as part of NATO to bolster the border there. Now, yesterday, the White House press secretary Jen Psaki was very clear. She said, let's remember, this is a defense alliance. This is not an offense alliance. So the point of the U.S. troops there would be to work with NATO and other troops to secure that border of Ukraine. But the president also made very clear, we just heard in this piece, he has said at other times, too, that there is no plan to move those troops into Ukraine, that this is about fortifying whatever they can. And so that is why they are closely monitoring to see what Putin does next and if there is an escalation.
All right, Weijia, thank you very much.